Evening. How is everyone? I have a lot to tell you, so we better get on. But I did a video of this a few years ago. Now you've seen it loads of times in videos in the room. You know, same as you have my table that's been in this room that you're standing on. Well, I made that table at school. Made it out of mahogany and made it for a television table at home. But as I say, I did a video of my gramophone. But a long time's passed, a long while ago. So I thought I'll just show you it first. Now I got this for my 9th birthday, right? I know how much it cost. It cost 9 shillings. Right? I went hard with my father on for birthday present. So, but the thing is, when I did it before, I didn't show you it. Right? I've had it a long while, as you know. Look, I'm 69 now, so I've had it 60 years. It's like my only antique, I suppose, that's mine, that I got. It's a Gramaphone. Now, what's a bit of interest, it must be one of the last ones, because if you see the horn, just move it in the light a bit more, there we are. Right, well, it's got the flowery pattern that they all had, but it's got a bit on the outside. Now, I've just assumed that this is to make it a bit louder, so I think it must be one of the last ones made. I've just, as I say, that's a guess, but I think I'm right in that. But what I didn't do last time was show you it. And it's got the normal clockwork motor in. Now, what another thing, by the way, I'm digressing as usual, but I had a visitor and he brought me a load of coins, a load of old halfpennies and all sorts to make some rings with. And what happened was, I was thinking, oh, I've made some rings. I thought, oh, I need a turntable. I thought, oh, I've got one. And that's what made me think of it today, that's all. Anyway, it's still got the original coming top on, look. And the turntable, a heavy turntable that lifts off. I may just have to use 2 hands to do this, I think. In fact, I will just have to take this off with 2 hands, won't I? It just goes on like a taper, you know, big cast iron thing it is, you know. So that's the turntable, load of dust underneath it, because I've not had it off for years, as I said. So I thought I'd just show you it. Now, one thing I did do, there's a normal clockwork motor they've got. Now, one thing that happened is the handle, the bit on the side that the handle goes through, it'll come loose and there's a groove there. Well, it had 2 spades on, 2 tags on there that went over there. And many years ago, they broke off. So I cut a groove in, so I just press it on and wind it like that. You know, that's how we manage. Also, the governor spring broke. So I had an old clock spring. That's while I've been here. And I had an old clock spring, so I made some governor springs with the clock springs, but the thing is it's now stronger, so you actually have to hold your hand on the speed control, because in the original video I was doing it and someone commented or told me or whatever and they said, oh, are you going to trance? It looks like I'm going to trance. But anyway, it does still work, the spring's alright. And like I say, we've got that, and inside, just a bit of interest, there's one of the original governor springs. So I don't know if you can, if I hold my hand out the light, you might be able to see the difference between them. You know, they're like twice the size they should be. But it's alright. So we've always been doing stuff, and I've still got a box of needles. I'll not use a new one tonight. These are the most valuable thing apparently. Anyway, it's still here. And as I say, it works. So we'll give you a quick demo later, in a little while. So, for my original purpose, going back to my original purpose, of what I wanted to show it for, and just for a little bit of interest, I'll put this on and put the base on and just show you my week's production of rings, because I was just looking for just for something to spin them round. I wasn't going to do close-ups and mess about, you know, and we don't want to make this video 5 hours long, you know, it easily can be, couldn't it? So, other than the one I've dropped in the floor, I've given 3 away. I think I've lost one somewhere, somehow. And I made them different sizes. And I've done 2 halfpenny ones and some 2p ones, some old halfpenny ones, some sixpence ones. But those dies I made, they're not really up to doing the stronger ones. So we're going to have to have a bit of a, you know, wait until I can get some better dies. The punch is fine, punch works great, but we'll get some better dies. So more for my amusement than yours, I'll go as close as I can with this. You know, we don't want to go out of focus, but so that's what I was thinking, you see. Look at that. Eh? That shows them off, doesn't it? By the way, if anyone wants one, I'm selling for £2. Right? If you look on eBay, they're 10 quid plus 5 of postage or something like that. So these aren't quite so good, but anyway, if you happen to know anyone or whatever. So I just thought, as I say, it's a bits and bobs video. It's not just my gramophone, this. And I've got some old records I'll show you in a bit. So without more ado, we better see if it works, haven't we? And I'm not putting a new needle in, I'm not wasting them. I put that one in last time and we've hardly used it. So it will do something, won't it? So we'll come back here. It won't be very loud. We'll come back here. And I've got my box of records. Now, again, these are interesting because they came with the machine. You know, everyone's got stacks of old 78 records. But these in their own right, sorry, I'm wrong side, the light and the camera, are interesting because they've got stamps on. And that one's on the top. I've deliberately left the dust on. I don't know if you can see that. That's how long they've been there. And they had duty stamps, and I still don't know. I should do. I did know. I've forgotten. Alright, I'll be honest, I've forgotten. And I'll read it to you because you can't see on this camera. 3/4 of a pence duty on that one. And there's a penny on that one. As I say, I'm just looking in the back, and I'm not going too close because you won't be able to read it. And there's quite a few anyway, and I've got a dozen. Right, I've got a dozen very old records, and I'm looking for one of them. Here we are. This will do. Life on the Ocean Wave, because I think 1 or 2 might know it. That's all it is. That's all it is. We'll see if it plays. As I say, it's definitely, absolutely the first time that I've had it going for, well, when I did the video, and I don't know how long it was. As you notice, let me just check that you can see. Yeah, you can see where I am. I'll just turn the camera a little bit. Right, what I do, I press the handle in to wind it up. So I'm going to give it a few winds. Used to fun, didn't it, doing this? The brake is still there, it still works, but to press it. So we'll wind it up a bit, hopefully not break the spring, and that would be a disaster, wouldn't it? And we'll just have a quick demo. And I've got to get the speed right. The thing is, with the governor springs being that, I've got to hold. You've got to get the speed right, be listening to it, and hold the speed control. So, here we are. This, as I say, sometime I was going to redo this a long time ago, I did a bodge. As I say, I wasn't very old when this happened. I don't know how old I was. In my teens, I think. And ever since I've been going to do it, so it's probably ongoing for 50 years. So anyway, it should go round enough to work. Let's try it and see. Not even blown the dust off it. Get going flat out first. 78 is about there, I think. Let's see, I'm putting it on halfway through. There we are. Right, as you can see, you have to hold the, you know, the speed. Now, I didn't wind it up that much, I didn't want to break the spring, so just to give you a quick demo. That's all it is. So it does still work. And sometime, ever since last time I had it out, I was actually going to record all these records. You know, we probably should do, put them on DVD or something. But we just haven't got around to it, that's all. Anyway, there we go. I think it's not a very long one, is it? But I think I've shown you. Oh, I'll just show you the motor and the governor. While we're at it, we might as well, haven't we? I'll just show you the motor and the governor. Because so it'll still work enough. It's a bit tippy on here. There we are. Right, I'll just whip the camera off. I'm only putting, as I say, it's probably quite quickly, isn't it? But look, you see there's the governor, look. And as you can see, this, with those strong springs, it stops very quickly. Right? So, just to, I'll slow it right down, look, you see. So it's very, very fine adjustment, as you heard on the record. Right, so we've improved a bit, haven't we? You know, when you think you can get something size this little camera or your phone and that does Super HD and you can blast out and, you know, put through an amp and have a rock concert on, you know, we've made a bit of progress, haven't we? There we are, right. But look, it all goes round and it's all actually in quite good order. It hasn't been used that much, funny enough. So there we are. Right, do you like the gramophone? Hey? Do you like the gramophone? It's, like I said, it's my only antique because I bought it, you know, we had it for my birthday. And you know, it's a nice little trinket, isn't it? Walk past the camera, sorry about that. But it's a nice little trinket. There we are. And you can use this as a hearing aid. And you can shout down it. Hello, can you hear me? See, you can use it as a megaphone and a hearing aid. There we are. Right, I'll just see what you can see on there. Just give you a last look. Last little look of it. And see what you think. I'm going back so we can get the whole thing in. There you are. As I said, you've seen it dozens of times, but no one's commented. Right, might just make a short little video. We'll see what we can find for you soon. Take care.